Grandmaster Orian'S sat in the Spartan command room, flickering hololithic projections painting a pale ethereal light on his age-lined features. Across from it, Brother Captain Roland stood rigid, his eyes focused on the data slate in his gauntleted hand. It was a heavy silence, filled with the echoes of a billion prayers, the distant thunder of war, and the memory of too many sacrifices. "Tell me again, Roland," Orion began, his voice soft but carrying a gravitas that commanded attention. "Tell me again why my knights, the noble sons of Titan, were asked to give up so much on Holt." Roland looked up from the data slate, his eyes meeting the Grandmaster's. The flickering holographic light cast a spectral glow on his silver armour and the skull-etched purity seals hanging from his shoulder guard.
"Because, Grandmaster, Holt was beyond redemption,"
Roland replied solemnly.
"The corruption there was a cancer, spreading from soul to soul. We were losing more than we were saving."
Orion nodded, his gaze drifting to the hololithic display of Holt, a mauve hue tinging the barren landscape. "Exterminatus," he murmured. "Such a final act. But do you believe it was necessary?"
"I do, Grandmaster,"
Roland affirmed.
"The warp gate in orbit. It was like a wound in the very fabric of reality. The demons that spilled forth corrupted everything they touched. Every victory was Pyrrhic. Every soul saved was one more risk of infection."
"Many regiments of the Astra Militarum were lost," Orion noted. "Loyal men and women sacrificed."
"They knew the stakes,"
Roland replied.
"We all did. They died heroes, keeping the demon taint contained. If we hadn't acted, their sacrifice would have been in vain."
Orion watched Roland closely, looking for any hint of doubt, but the brother captain stood resolute, his faith unwavering. Finally, Orion nodded. "Very well. Holt was a risk, a threat too great to ignore. You did what was necessary." Roland exhaled, a hint of relief showing in his usually stoic features.
"Thank you, Grandmaster."
"Don't thank me yet, Roland," Orion said, his eyes returning to the holographic display. "The Helios necklace is far from secure, and we've only just begun to feel the repercussions of our actions on Holt. The Imperium will expect results, and we must be prepared to give them." Roland nodded, standing a little straighter.
"We will, Grandmaster. The Grey Knights stand ready."
With that, they returned to their strategizing, the spectre of Holt's destruction hanging heavy in the air. But there was also a sense of resolve, a shared understanding that, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war, and the unyielding will of the Grey Knights to face it.